What is up, guys? My name is Kameding, and today I am doing for you guys gun versus gun, Fusilaut versus the Eaglefire. Now I'm comparing these two guns because they are very similar. This is Ranger and this is military, but this gun right here and this gun, they both have burst and semi. There is no auto for either of these guns. I have comments down below right there and there, two people saying to do this, as well as some private Steam messages telling me to do this. So I thought, why not? I decided to hop onto a gun versus gun map right here, aim_zombie, a new map. And I decided to why not and test out these two guns, compare them to each other, tell you guys my opinion, and have you guys make up your own opinion. Now I'm going to be also shooting other players. I'll be doing that in a little bit after I test out the zombies. So I'm not only going to be doing zombie damage, but I'll also be doing tree damage. And then, of course, I'll be doing car damage. So 4 different damage tests on all of these guns, as well as all of the tests, like always. But anyways, going on to the first tests is headshots, of course. So 1 headshot with a Fusilaut, I accidentally did burst. But if you saw right there, 1 shot is a kill. This is without a suppressor. It's very quiet, actually. A Fusilaut is very quiet. But anyways, 1 headshot is a kill. And then to the body, it is 1, 2 shots to the body. Let me jump down here. This Fusilaut is actually very quiet. I never actually even knew that because I never usually use the Fusilaut. And to the arm, 1, 2, 3 to the arm. Now going on to test out the Eaglefire, this is a lot louder of a gun. But first off, let's try out the head. That is 1. It's actually not too loud either. I don't know why I think all these guns are all louder. But anyways, 1 shot to the head with this. Body shot is 1 and 2. And arm, let me get to another zombie. And arm would be 1, 2, 3. So on zombie control, it is the exact same. And now, of course, going on to the tree damage, I'm going to be shooting these trees as much as I can. Of course, making it in fast forward mode. And seeing how long it takes to shoot down the trees. Of course, these are the new trees. Absolutely beautiful job by Nelson. I just want to plug that in. But anyways, let's see how much long it takes to knock down these trees. So it took probably a little bit less. Let's just say we had 18 left, which means it took 82 shots, around 80 to 84, we'll say, around there. So we'll just say 82 shots to knock down a tree with the Eaglefire. We couldn't exactly tell. That is because we were shooting too fast. Anyways, going on to a Fusilaut. Of course, this only has 75 bullets instead of the 100. But let's test out how it does against this tree. Actually, wait, we gotta have the same type of trees, of course. So this tree right here. And we have just finished, and this took exactly 80 shots. So it's looking like the damage between the two guns are very, very similar to each other. Now we're going to be testing out car damage and how much it damages these two cars. Once again, the Fusilaut and the Eaglefire. Let's make this semi. Let's shoot with the Fusilaut, and it's going to do 6 damage. We don't know about the decimals because of course it doesn't say 94 point something. So let's just say 6 damage. In Eaglefire, I shot too much. But if you guys slow motioned it, I guarantee it said 94 because I'm almost positive that's what it said. Sorry about making it on burst, but of course I was using 94. Once again, the same on car damage. Now let's go to our new damage, which is the player damage. Alright, now I'm going to player damage. I'm with Minjay, Just C, and JC Man. They're all over there. We got Minjay, who I am actually shooting. I'm going to test with the Fusilaut and the Eaglefire in the head, limb, and body. So let's start this out with the Eaglefire at the head. As you can see, it did 45 damage on the Eaglefire. Let's go to the Fusilaut and see how much damage it does to the head once again. And that he lost 47 damage, showing that the Fusilaut is doing a little bit more damage than the Eaglefire. Of course, he is showing the percent that he lost. So he would have right now 55 health. So he's showing the exact percent that he lost. So it would take 3 headshots to kill both, but this still does 3%, no, 2%, sorry, more damage than the Eaglefire. So let's go back to Eaglefire. We're going to shoot the limb, and he's going to report back. Okay, the Eaglefire did 25 damage to the leg. Going on to the Fusilaut. The Fusilaut did 25 damage as well. So limb, they are at a dead even. Fusilaut does 2 more damage to the head. I'm going to body shot. So I'm going to be shooting him in the body right here. Hopefully he stays still because I need to shoot him right at the body. As you can see, body did 33 damage. And then going to a Fusilaut. The Fusilaut did 33 damage. So as we saw for the player damage on guns, we see that a Fusilaut is a little bit more powerful than the Eaglefire. The Eaglefire did 45 damage to the head, while the Fusilaut did 47 damage. The Eaglefire did 25, and the Fusilaut did 25. And for body, an Eaglefire did 33, and the Fusilaut got 35. Also, it shows that the Fusilaut does a little bit more damage than the Eaglefire. Now, since you guys just saw the damage, and you guys can decipher what you guys think the best gun is on that, I'm going to be going to the spray control and what attachments you want on the gun of Eaglefire and the gun of a Fusilaut. It is a little bit harder, of course, to do the little spray pattern, as this is a semi or burst gun. But I'm just going to be showing you guys on burst. I'm going to do like 2 or 3 shots, and just to show you guys if you guys need a vertical grip or horizontal grip. As you can see, going diagonal, which of course just shows you have a vertical grip, and then it controls it a lot better. Going on to the Fusilaut though, let's see when we shoot this. Oops, I'm retarded. Burst, let's see. That basically does the exact opposite of what the Eaglefire does. So let's put the vertical grip on, and let's see. It does a whole lot better. As you can see, it's very close. It's basically diagonal. A horizontal grip will help you as well in the Fusilaut, but a vertical grip will do just a tad bit better. Now what I'm going to be doing is, of course, you want a laser, and I just put a suppressor just for the heck of it. And as you can see, we have a halo sight. And what I'm going to be doing is just basically shooting and trying to control it the best I can. As you can see, you're going to want to bring this, since it's going that way, you're going to want to slowly bring your mouse down that way. So let me try to shoot this, all these 46 bullets, and let me try to get as well as I can in the middle. As you can see, that is not all too bad if you ask me. Going on to the Eaglefire, of course, once again, suppressor and laser, and if you go on, well, it already disappeared, but if you just shoot yourself, you see that it goes up, so which means you're going to want to be bringing it down this way, right there. So let's test this out. Oh, I'm just done finishing right there. The suppressor died halfway through. But anyways, as you can see, Fusilaut and the Eaglefire, there is basically no difference between these guns. That's what I'm recalling for right now. I'm still going to be doing a whole lot more tests, but as you guys can see right here, it's basically just the exact opposite spray patterns. And these two guns are very, very similar to each other. Now, although the next thing I usually do is see how fast you can empty out your gun, there's no way to really do that with these two guns, as it is both burst and semi, which means you're just going to have to shoot as much as you can. Try to click your mouse. It's kind of like paintball. Try to shoot as fast as you can. And that is up to you guys, but there's no way I can really calculate the time of these two guns shooting. And now, since we couldn't do the emptying out the magazine as fast as we could, now we're going to see how far these two guns can shoot. I just restarted the game to get new zombies, and I just put a rangefinder on both guns so we can test it out a little more better. Now, as you can see, this is at 197 meters, and the Eaglefire, let's see if it can hit it. It can hit it. Now, let's go to the Fusilaut. Let's put on their rangefinder, and this is at 195, so it's only 2 meters closer, and it doesn't seem like it can actually... Oh, it can hit it. All right. So maybe it is, of course, possibly a little off. But no, I mean, it seems like it can hit all fine. It seems like both guns are basically the same exact thing when it comes to range. That's what I'm seeing right now. What is this at? 193, and it can reach with ease. 184, it can easily reach. Easily reach. How about this one? This is 199. Oh, I'm full ammo. Let's see if it can reach this. The Eaglefire reached 197, and the Fusilaut can reach 199. I think the farthest this can go is 200 meters. Is I think what I am starting to find. But anyways, from going off this, I can tell you guys that range is basically the same exact thing on both of these guns. But all in all, after reviewing both of these guns, the Eaglefire and the Fusilaut, I think I came to a conclusion that the best gun, in my opinion, of course, you guys can set your own opinion, but in my opinion, I think the Fusilaut is, I don't know, I wouldn't say by far, but I think it is a better gun than the Eaglefire. But if it came down to it, if an Eaglefire or a Fusilaut, I'd pick a Fusilaut, but either or is good. So let's review and let's recap. Going first to damage. These two guns were neck and neck on damage. Same zombie damage, same card damage, basically same tree damage. We went to players and we saw that the Fusilaut had 2 extra damage in the head and in the body. And although that's not going to be a significant amount of difference, but if someone has 2 more damage, then of course a Fusilaut is possibly going to help. The Eaglefire might get you to 1 damage. If you had that Fusilaut, you would be dead. That's why a Fusilaut is a good choice, because of that same exact reason. But besides that, I basically think they're basically at a deadlock. As you saw in the recoil in that beautiful right wall right there, the recoil was dead even, complete inverse opposite of each other. A vertical grip helped that out, but it was complete diagonal. The Eaglefire went up and to the right, the Fusilaut went up and to the left. Complete inverses of each other. And then going on to range, these two guns basically had the same exact range, 200 on their rangefinder. So then we go to the magazine. This has a smaller drum, but a bigger magazine, normal magazine, and this has a bigger drum, but a smaller normal magazine. Going on to Ranger or military, it matters where you are. Maybe in Russia, Ranger will be easier to find. Maybe in Washington, military will be easier to find. It's up to you what ammunition you think is easier to find based on what gun you think is better. But all in all, based on just that damage, I think the Fusilaut takes the win, which I am quite surprised on, because every single time I could pick between these two guns, I would have always picked the Eaglefire. I can't think of one scenario I would have picked the Fusilaut. I just never used the gun. I just love the Eaglefire so much, I would just never use this gun. But I just saw, and it just shocked me today, that the Fusilaut, I think, beats the Eaglefire. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Merry Christmas Eve, and tomorrow I'll be announcing the giveaway winners. Christmas Day, 12 winners. There's 160 people who have entered the giveaway. Can't wait to see who wins that. Can't wait to make 12 winners even happier on Christmas Day. Anyways, my name is Kameding, and I'm out of here. See you guys later.